got a vampire.
Pretend I'm holding it up.
So it's been ages since I've done any vlogging at all, but I thought I would try today. At the moment the children are just painting. We've just finished a lesson with Odin doing ancient Persia, and he's about to do some baking now. Do you remember what you're making today, Odin?
Carrot cookies.
Yeah, carrot oat cookies. And today is the first day of the second full lockdown in England, which is so annoying, but we're just carrying on like we usually do. We'll go out for a walk later and just carry on as usual. Yeah. Yeah. And it's also the day when the election in America, they're still counting the votes and all of that, so it's all a bit of a weird time in the world at the moment.
It looks like sounds like a bacon powder. It looks like egg. Oh yeah. It looks like a cut egg that you shot it. Mum, has it been that?
There was there's one funny thing that I said for no reason. I was like this. My weird person just spilled the beans.
Oh, petition. Oh, petition. Mama, petition. Eggshell.
What next? Wait.
Oh, petition, Mum. Mum, oh, petition.
Show me how you mix it.
Scarlett, it's supposed to do things, aren't they? They're revolting, aren't they? You said they're.
Mum, please can I have some?
Scarlett, did you want to taste it?
Mum, please can I have some? Please can I have?
Wilfrieda.
Mum,
No, don't.
Can I have some, please?
This is our new puppy we've got. He's called Hugo.
No, see, Hugo.
Still bites a bit. Just trying to train him. Oi. As there's so much going on in the world at the moment, I'm finding it really difficult to concentrate on the everyday things, and really that's what I need to be doing. I need to switch off from what's going on in the outside world and just focus on what we do at home, you know, our homeschool and just our usual everyday stuff, because I don't know, it's just all so distracting, isn't it? But yeah, that's what I need to do, just get on with my life. But it's difficult because, you know, so many people are going through so much trauma at the moment. You know, people are losing their jobs, all different things, but yeah, it's difficult to remain focused on your usual life when you know so much harm is being done. In the news they're saying that all the shelves have been stripped in shops again, but thankfully I've been a lot more prepared this time. I was expecting a second lockdown, I think a lot of people were, so yeah, I don't need to go rushing out to any shops or panicking about anything. Thankfully I've got all my grocery deliveries booked for the next month, so that should be okay. We are back at the park today. It's Friday today. It's the second day of the second full lockdown, and there's actually been quite a lot of people out. No children because they're all at school still, but lots of adults walking around, so looks like life is pretty much carrying on as normal. You want to sit on my lap? On the swing?
I don't do it high.
Really high? Okay, hang on, wait. So even though it's November now, it's still really quite warm in the greenhouse. It was over 20 degrees before I opened the door, and we've still got some pepper plants that are flowering. A little pepper that's growing there, I don't know if you can see. And we have still got a few little tomatoes that are going to hopefully ripen in the next couple of days, so not bad for November really. And then over here we've still got some chard growing and some of these cabbages. They've been a bit eaten by the birds, but I don't mind sharing. And then over this way we've got still some onions growing. So yeah, still a few things growing. And we've got lots and lots of herbs still growing. We've got rosemary here, chives are coming to an end. Got nasturtiums there dying out now. Lots and lots of lemon balm, which is great for teas, and some mint, got more rosemary over there, loads of sage, thyme, and just a little bit of parsley left. I need to dry some more herbs so we can store them for the winter. As soon as we get back, Samantha's straight into baking. What are you baking, Samantha?
I'm going to be making these cookies or biscuits. I'm going to put some ginger in them.
Lovely. So this evening for dinner we are going to have a mild chicken curry so that the children can eat it as well. So in here I've just got some onions, garlic and ginger, just frying it off first. I'm going to put in a few cumin seeds, and some of these nigella seeds. I love these seeds, and no curry is complete without some nigella seeds, so plenty of those I put in. Now I've just added half a teaspoon of this Madras curry powder, just for a small bit of heat, and 2 teaspoons of garam masala. And then next I'm going to add the meat. Today we're going to be using chicken thighs, so I'm going to put in 8 chicken thighs. So now I've put the chicken thighs in and I'm going to add a handful of these green lentils. Usually I use the red ones, but today I'm going to use the green ones. And that just helps to thicken up the sauce. It's not enough for anyone to really notice that there are any lentils in there. And because I cook it for so long, it just goes mushy and makes the sauce thicker. Just helps. So I've left the chicken skin on and I've left the bones in the chicken thighs because it just adds a lot more flavour to the dish. And people can easily take the skin off if they don't want to eat it and take the bones out, and we'll use that to make some more bone broth. Anyway, I've topped this up with some bone broth, so it's almost covered. Or you could just use regular chicken stock. And now I'm going to put in some cream and some salt and pepper. Right, so next I'm going to add some ground almonds. That'll give it a nice sweet flavour, and some raisins. Last but not least, I'm going to add a heaped tablespoon of mango. That just gives it a bit of extra sweetness. So that's everything you need for a child-friendly curry. My children love this, and if you want to make it even more child-friendly, then I would use diced meat and not have the meat on the bone. And I would leave out the madras powder if your child really is intolerant to any sort of spicy heat. But yeah, a lovely meal that you can cook way ahead of time. You can leave it to cook for hours on end if you've got other stuff to do. But I'm just going to bring this up to the boil now and then put the lid on, turn it down to a really low heat and leave it for 2 hours and serve with some rice.